Let's see if this works better. There we go. Good evening. My name is John Oliver. I'm the band director here at the high school, and we would like to welcome you to our Christmas concert for the evening with some very, very, very special guests. If you were in here just a minute ago, yes, this is going to happen, and I've been waiting for this. This is a plan that I'll tell you a little bit more about later. Miss Penny and I pretty much concocted this wonderful idea, and yeah, this is going to be great. I'm going to have fun with this. Sorry about the heat. If you were in here about 4 hours ago, you could have probably, cooked something on the stage. It was pretty bad. So at least it's better than it was. But if you need to get up and walk out and go get air, we're not going to think twice about it. Trust me. We're going to need it too eventually. At this time, I would like for you to please turn off your cell phones, your pagers, your mother-in-laws, whatever else you need to turn off. I've been doing this for 12 or 20 years. I've told the same jokes for 20 years. I'm sorry, but this is just me. The concert is a little bit kind of odd. We're not doing completely all Christmas-related music. So some of it is and some of it isn't. Like the start of the concert. This is called The Quest. It has nothing to do with Christmas. I just like it. So I always like asking the kids, what do you want to play? Sometimes they get into some really weird things. Not this time. This group is very different in a good way. And we got talking about concert band pieces that we liked, or music that you listened to and you liked. And this one kept coming up. So we found it, we made sure we had it, and the first day that we looked at it, we nearly played the whole thing. So this has been one of those songs that, I'm not going to lie, it's one of the top 5 concert band songs to me. It's one of the pieces that every band should play. You will know the song once we really get into it. You'll understand where it's going. But this is kind of picked by them, not by me, which I am very, very fine with. So this is called On a Hymnsong of Phillip Bliss. Oh, I've been waiting for them. So when the staff members are sitting around in marching season, and we're sitting in the office talking about the rehearsal and what happened, and we get all these crazy ideas about shows and things. One time it just randomly pops up that we both look at each other and go, let's do I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. And at the same time, both of us start laughing like, let's do this together. So I rearranged for the band a version that we could do that these wonderful children could sing along with. So what you're going to hear tonight is technically the world premiere of this version of I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, involving the high school band and the Baxter Primary Choir under the direction of Leighton Pig. And if you like it tonight, come to her concert tomorrow because you'll hear it again. And some of us will be there too. We're going to do this twice because we can, and I like it. So, this is going to be so much fun. Your kids get to have a world premiere. Pretty neat. I would have loved this when I was their age. Of course, at this age, I was probably looking up going, there's a ceiling. So, I know you. So, here we go. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, featuring a bunch of young students and the Baxter Primary. time for these kids? I love it. They looked at me. I said, we're going to do it again tomorrow night. And they said, we're wearing pajamas. I'm like, oh. You can't wear pajamas. Yes. But you don't have to wear black though. You can be comfortable, but you just can't be in pajamas. Sorry. Okay. So, from the absolutely cute to the completely other side. If you know the story of the Krampus is pretty much not the Santa, and is the reverse of the Santa. So we thought it would be, we would get all this nice cute stuff happening, and we got a big inflatable hippo going everywhere, and now we're just going to go plain evil. We're just going to go opposite, because it's just that way. So you will hear Christmas songs. Not the way you're thinking. But you will hear Christmas songs. And I'm going to do something I didn't think I would do. Hey, little John, I'm glad I could be here today. Beware the Krampus. Like them children. Children, on Christmas you'll find the toys and the gifts Saint Nick left behind. But if you've been a bad child, Saint Nick won't be there. Instead comes the Krampus, the child beware.
good child, on Christmas you'll find the presents and gifts that St. Nick left behind. But if you've been a bad child, St. Nick won't be there. Instead comes the Krampus, then child, beware!
Again, you plan things, you don't know what happens. That was fun, because we didn't have a clue that was going to happen. So, thank you guys. Thank you for, every year this gets worse and harder. We had a really, really long marching season this year. Marching into November was kind of nuts. Going to state championships for the first time since 95, 96. It's pretty crazy. And all these things that we, the staff and the adults, ask of them is sometimes just mind-boggling and crazy, and sometimes you just wonder if they look at us and go, y'all will stop at some point, right? You'll come up with something else and you won't make our lives miserable. I have to thank them because this has been a long semester. We've done a lot of different things, and it doesn't end. It's always funny. People look at us after marching season's over and they go, is it going to be nice to rest? Yeah, for 2 weeks. And then it's mid-state auditions, and it's concerts, and it's parades, and it's basketball games. And then the next thing you know, after basketball games, we've got a new show to plan. We've got a new marching season coming. So, they are phenomenal. They are phenomenal. And I am blessed that I get this daily. My wife will happily tell you, I've been in places where I don't get this. And I don't get support, which comes from you, which I am extremely thankful for. Guys, this program goes nowhere without you. It goes nowhere. And bringing the kids to practices and giving them money for food when we go to places and listening to them gripe about what Old Man Oliver did to them that day. I can't begin to thank you guys enough, but my administrators here are phenomenal. And ironically, two of them can't be here tonight because one, somebody moved to Chris's parade. So Miss Wheeler's not here because of the parade, and Mr. Fanning's with the basketball team in Florida. But Mr. Robbins is, I believe, here. Where are you at, sir? Hey, you're right there. I thought you were back there. He stepped into shoes that are very hard to fill, and he's created his own shoes. And I am beyond thankful for that. You have done amazingly. You really have. And I'm so glad that you let me get to do what I do with it. So I thank you. Now, one of the other things that we just got finished with, we had all mid-state auditions. And if you don't know what mid-state is, basically the kids have to learn different music that they haven't seen before, and they have to go audition. The audition is blind. When they go into a room, there's a screen, and there's two judges behind the screen. Kids can't see the judges can't see the kids. If you went and auditioned this year for Mid-State, 9, 10, or 11, 12, please stand up. I didn't know I was going to do this again. If you were going to audition and couldn't, because of other things, stand up. Yeah, he ain't gonna get up. So, we're busy, okay? You've got wrestlers up here. You've got people on academic team. You've got, I mean, we run the gamut of everything. We've got cheerleaders, we've got dance team, we've got everything up here. Of the people who are standing, 3 of them made mid-state.
All right.
So, stay standing, and then the others you may sit. All 3 of them will be in Murfreesboro in January with the all mid-state bands. Make sure I get this right because I want to make sure that she gets her moment of fun here. So, Mariano, this is your first time making it, right? Jake, it's your second. And this is Emma's 4th. Yeah. We also had 2 middle schoolers make it. And yeah, and I mean, they're not here, but we had 2 middle school students make it out of, I'm not sure how many actually auditioned. But, I mean, 5 of our students are going to Murfreesboro in January to play with kids who are equal or better in their programs, or whatever level you want to put them on. So, I mean, things are happening, and they're happening right. And we just need to keep it going. That's the big thing. As tradition, the last song of our concert for this evening will be Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, our wish to you, and my wish to my kids. So, thank you, enjoy the piece, and then we will be finished for the night.